Before I get to exposing, this is my first and last time playing Ultimate Team. I don't know why you guys want me to play Ultimate Team, acting like it's different when it comes to competition. Of course, the only difference between the competition is that possibly Ultimate Team players do more cheating than reg players. Now, the benefits of playing Ultimate Team, you're always facing a money bot team, but the team is always different compared to playing regs. You're always facing the same repetitive OP teams like Alabama. Wins and losses matter in Ultimate Team compared to regs, so both modes have its pros and cons. And this goes for Madden as well, so college football and Madden, no matter what mode it is, franchise, dynasty, head-to-head, or Ultimate Team, it comes down to user skills. Doesn't matter about the team. Of course, you can have a little bit more advantage and make things easier using a much more dominant team, but overall it comes down to user skills. So I'm going to showcase exactly that in today's video. This is my second time in Ultimate Team since the launch of the game. When I started out in Ultimate Team, I was just doing a little bit of the solo challenges and then just playing a few games, but today is September 21 since I'm back on Ultimate Team just to make this video, and I'm only playing one match. So this is what my team is looking like. I don't really have anybody special. No money was spent. This was all earned, and plus whatever promos that they gave out free cards is what I got when I went back into Ultimate Team. It was pretty much a bunch of, like 70 overalls. I got a couple players that was like 89 that you guys see here on defense, but outside of that, I don't really have anybody. I had like 45,000 coins. I spent it on 2 packs, and I didn't really get anything out of them. Anyways, here is my opponent's team. This is his top cards. So clearly, he has a much more dominant player card team over mine. And when you do the team versus team comparison, his team is beyond better than mine, as you guys see here. He has an 87 overall, I have an 82 overall, but he has a 91 and 96 offense and defense compared to my 67 offense and my 76 defense. He's Ohio State uniforms in today's match. I'm Navy. Let's go ahead and break it down as he kicks off the ball to me first, and he does the glitch kick. And of course, I got to fight the entire field after this, so very first play, of course, I'm expecting pressure. He fake sends the blitz and gets in some pressure. Got to throw it away, but I end up, having to deal with the instant pressure that he gets from just having 3 down linemen, but it doesn't matter. I make do with what I got, end up making a big play, and eventually I end up scoring. I hold him down to a 4th and 2 play, and I give the most obvious, easy completion, and he came and make it, so turnover on downs. I get the ball right back just to kick a field goal, and then this is where skills happen. So here's a blind read. Count how many blind reads he has this possession. This should have been picked off. He ends up catching it. Another blind read. I literally drop the interception. And then he throws another blind read. I go for a pick. I drop the ball as this guy tackles my dude. And yet another blind read. Should have been interception. I get morphed into a break tackle animation to knock the ball loose. And then I get an interception, but it's out of bounds on this next blind read. Eventually, it gets down to the red zone. After all those blind picks that I should have had, he ends up scoring. Then I got to work back downfield again. Playmaker, make a great catch and a great play to score once again. Back on defense, I don't really get a fumble. I just disrupt the pass, but I drop a pick after the tip drill happens. He eventually gets downfield right before half, and he ends up throwing a high, quick fade out pass, and of course he gets it, so he ends up scoring the touchdown there. Doesn't get the 2-point conversion. I get the ball right before half with a couple seconds left. I'm able to throw it deep. Then of course he gets the bailout on second half as I kick off to him, and he gets a kickoff return. And then back to the glitch kicking. Of course, you gotta do what you gotta do to win. This time I didn't pick it up until late. Gotta work pretty much 97 yards down the field, and that's what I do as I waste time at the same time. And then finally I end up getting a interception after all those drop picks during that one drive, and EA goes in my favor for once. So, and I'm just taking an E, and then he eventually quits. So there you have it. That's the Ultimate Team experience. You can still win with trash teams, but they literally force you to pay money to make things easier. Trust me, I want to do leagues, but you guys seen how the first league went. We lasted pretty long to the second season and then eventually died out. People became inactive and people couldn't handle losses. Then I tried on Madden. You guys see how that panned out as well. So it's just a reassuring issue that continues with leagues. I try to join different leagues and then you play the commissioners. They make all these random rules while you're playing them and beating them, and then they end up kicking you out of the league because they can't handle a loss. You guys know the whole ordeal with the leagues. And then just head-to-head competing, it continues to be repetitive and same from numerous years that I have been playing. So, I mean, nothing's ever going to change with EA, and yet we're still sitting here struggling and dealing with the same issues, legacy issues, and continuing on with brand new issues that's being added on. And it's just a repeated cycle. I mean, I've been dealing with this since probably the original Madden 25, since Madden 2014. And that's when I got into the competition side. Outside of, playing competitively, which actually started on NCAA Football 09. And yes, the glitches and exploits is just as bad as it is now compared to back then. But back then, man, I felt like it was much worse because you couldn't even do the glitches. The glitches was pretty much disconnecting and booting people out of games to get free wins. So it's like you didn't even play the game at all if you played online. And then offline, just how the game is made now. Offline back then was much more better compared to now. And of course, how the direction of gaming is just half-ass made. And it's pretty much a continuation of just trying to patch and fix a beta game throughout, year in and year out. And we, as a community, well, you guys still don't see that through. So I just want to get this video out there. Hopefully it reaches you guys and make you guys realize what you guys do year in and year out with this game. To me, I'm trying to enjoy college football because we've been waiting so many years just for it to come back. So it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about all this and much more, and what you guys think and your take on EA. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.